This was a nice speed run.
Hey, look, man.
Yo.
As organized as you always said,
Yeah.
as organized as this is,
Yeah.
you have no idea.
You have no idea. You have no idea. When you said that, y'all niggas think I got money? Like that was y'all was like, I know exactly what he's talking about.
I'm like, woo, that's funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I'll do your shit.
If you only knew.
Uh-huh.
It's like, yeah, those edits are dope, but if you only knew.
Come on,
if
man.
you only knew.
Yeah.
Got to put the work in.
Oh, you want to be funny, huh? Come on, I'll show you how to do it.
yeah.
I'll show you how to do it. But without further ado,
somebody else who we know.
Yeah,
putting that work in.
Because we on adult time. Right
exactly. We got a special guest in the building. I want y'all to say
more than a special guest
to the one and only
friend of the show,
friend of the show, friend of you, friend of me,
Mr. Muscles himself.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
biggest biceps this side of Newark.
Ibrahim Khalif, everybody. Yes, sir.
Yo.
What's good, man?
What's up, buddy?
Good,
how you
man.
Doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
You niggas worked through the pandemic.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
So what happened?
I said we worked through the pandemic. How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. You know, I persevered through the pandemic. You know, adulthood ain't without its bullshit. But
right.
You know what I'm saying? But you still got these cancer niggas out here trying to suck the life out of you. Even though you can avoid COVID, but you can't avoid cancerous ass niggas.
No.
So.
No. That energy will always be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta constantly rebuke that energy, man. So I'm all right though, man. You know, family's good thus far. Everybody's all right. So I'm just maintaining, cuz.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great to hear, man. It's great. Yeah, it's I'm liking what I'm seeing. With people like, yep, let's get back to it, but better.
Yeah.
Better than before.
Yeah.
Like
what did you learn and what did you know? Like, all right, a lot of people realized they had to shed like all that weird stuff all the extra stuff that they was doing.
This is the time that a lot of people was asking for, and you got it.
Yeah.
At the most randomest time, and you got to sit and think for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, people were watching the weirdest shit. Everybody's figuring out what they like, what they don't like.
Right, like Invincible is
Invincible. People fell in love with the Tiger Man. People fell in love with everything. Everything.
Just love what?
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes, I've heard about Invincible. Yes, I know it's a comic book. You see how crazy it is? I've heard about it. Yes, I've heard about it.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on something.
It's the thing is, it's their first for people who are like I said, every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, I've seen this. Not that I've seen this anime before, but I know, I was like, okay, I know what they're trying to do. Like, especially with these latest episodes.
What's your experience
been with
it,
fire.
Ibrahim?
You said what?
What's your experience been with it?
With what? Invincible?
Yeah. How you been liking it so far?
Oh, nigga, what? To me, that's the best show on TV.
Wow.
It really is good. It really is
the best show on TV, bro. Like, I've never seen a cartoon, anime, superhero story like it. I mean, The Boys is close to it, but that's live action, and that's based also on a graphic novel. But the Invincible completely usurps all your expectations of what you think it is, or what you think is going to happen. In every plot line, you know what I'm saying? You haven't seen it, right, Rod?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
So I'm not gonna ruin it for you because you gotta see. Like, that's how good it. I respect the fact that you still have to watch it. This shit is just dope. The way, because you'll be sitting there like something will be happening, and you be like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna be all right.
Right.
And nigga, it's not all right. You're like, oh shit, like,
right.
It is so rude. It is so
very
rude in reality.
real.
You're
it's like it's not to save the day. It's like, oh, shit just keeps going wrong. Like,
yes.
Yes,
this is a youngster that just learned he had powers.
Yeah.
Of course it's going to be a bad time.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But not in the way you think, though. At some point, you're like, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, no.
Oh, they give you hope and they snatch it away.
They snatch that shit away.
Oh.
Imagine if America did Attack on Titan.
That's hilarious.
That
is hysterical. That is hysterical. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, okay, I'll watch it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
No.
I'll watch the show.
Dude,
I'll
listen.
watch it.
'Cause
You don't
it was
like
on-
being on the receiving
No,
end
no,
of
no, no.
watching the
I've
show?
just been a sourpuss since like nobody could understand what Batman vs Superman was supposed to, what I was hoping it was supposed to be.
Yeah, no.
Because I was like, yo,
understand
The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2 been out for a minute. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And then the movie came out. I was just like, hell yeah, I want to see this movie. Fucking old ass Bruce Wayne armored up, fucking up Clark Kent. Yes, I want to see this. Nigga had a kryptonite spear. I'm like, yes, more. And then Martha. I'm like, son of a bitch. You had it. You fucking had me. Worked up 2.5 hours to get to that. You just like, how did you fumble it with that one?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So that's the thing, and we've talked about this before, where I think America is just ready now after all this shit. They ready for shit to not go the way you want it to. Like it's just like this story is not supposed to be this happy. Like shit gets real. Like that's
Batman retired. Of course, shit is crazy.
yeah.
like that was my whole idea. It was like this nigga was like, damn, I gotta put the suit on again. Like fuck.
Yo. They're like Cordero said, they're stripping away all hope from niggas. Like for real, they're like, yeah, if you think that there's hope, you believe in this is not real life.
Yeah,
like real life has no. It's very nihilistic in its intentions. That show, Invincible, it's like that's the same way with like shows like Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? Like things like that, where it's like it just keeps getting darker and darker. And what's funny is, like, you look at the animation with Invincible, you look at all of this, like, the way they present it, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's just this run-of-the-mill superhero cartoon. That's what I was thinking. Man, I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was wrong all the way around. Nigga, I was wrong all the way around. That shit, man.
From episode 1, you're just like, we'll have to watch. We'll see like a taste of the first episode at some point. But it's very much so like, Gerard and I have been on, and Gerard definitely has been on a lot of the like DC animated series.
Been on them.
Oh, those are dope.
A lot of those are like, and they take a really good approach at like telling you these stories. And a lot of people say, oh, Marvel's better than DC. Marvel, like maybe visually, like live action, but as far as animation and all this other stuff goes,
and the
DC.
Story, DC animation is way better.
DC knows how to tell their stories, and that's exactly what like
Marvel
how the vibe
looks cool.
Yeah,
Marvel looks cool as shit. It is cool.
Yeah,
but DC got the meat that you looking for.
They got the source material.
DC.
Yeah,
like any story, you can just drop in and read a story about a bunch of heroes.
That's why I know you would like Invincible, is because it isn't DC, it is his own thing, but it's just like, one, it is very serious, and then they back it up with really good voice talent. Gotcha. Like it's just like these.
Oh yeah.
They got J.K. Simmons in that bad boy doing his thing. Kevin Michael Richardson is all plastered all over it. Phil Lamar's in it. They got just like Seth Rogen does a bit. Seth Rogen has a bit character in it.
Seth Rogen, Ezra Miller. Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali's in that.
God damn, Bezos money, baby.
Yeah, that's Bezos money.
This shit real, bro. And like you were saying about like DC animation or whatever, their stories is raw as shit. Like
they are.
Some of my favorite is Under the Red Hood, Justice League Doom. What's another one? But Batman Year One. You have to put that DC animated movie up there with some of the greatest Batmans, even amongst live action.
Oh, well, let me ask you this.
I was watching Batman.
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. I think I watched that.
No. What's the movie? Was a bunch of shorts of like Batman on different adventures.
Oh, the bunch of shorts. Yeah, I saw that.
They literally did an anime Batman. They did like a short with him fighting.
Yeah, it was like Animatrix, but with Batman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like Gotham or like Arkham Knights. Or
that was
dope
too. The story they had on that one. The one I think you're talking about was like a bunch of different shorts.
Yeah.
And they had it in different animation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The one they did with Deadshot was the illest one. I was like, they could have made that
hard.
movie.
Yeah. That one was hard.
Yeah.
When he shot the dude from the train, the moving train.
Yeah.
He shot the mayor of Gotham, and he put the bullet through the wine glass. Yeah, that shit was dope.
He's a good character. Like that's just been proven. Like either animated or live action. Like with Will Smith. Like that's just a cool character.
I wish they would have did the Will Smith character like he was in that anime that we just talked about, like real suave, real like because he was kind of almost like a high class motherfucker, you know, rich like
classy,
like a classy hitman.
Yeah,
type.
took his job very
like a
seriously.
classy hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Came
like,
in, briefcase,
yeah.
just like ready, just kind of like, no, I know what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm here to do.
Nigga, I can see out of one of my eyes right now.
Yeah,
That's it.
Well, he had a monocle. He had a monocle in his
Yeah.
eye, on his eye and shit. Yo,
Yeah.
I like that character, yo. I like that version of Deadshot. When I saw Will Smith, I'm like, this is just Mike Lowry as a hitman. Like, this ain't a stretch for Will Smith.
That's the thing with Will.
You know?
It's like when he tries to get serious, he'll just get that little bit of corny and it kills you. It's just like,
Because he know he can't do it all the way.
Will.
He can't commit to it the whole way. He can't.
Yeah.
Come on.
He gotta be goofy somewhere.
He's got to. He can't just like.
What was it? The superhero movie he was in.
Hitchcock.
Right.
Hitchcock.
Like
yeah.
he couldn't.
That was the
can't help
closest
it.
we got. That was the closest we got.
Well, he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna give you something."
Even
real.
that was,
like,
but that was still PG-13. They put one fuck in there,
Yeah.
and that was it. They were like, "That's the most. That's the most we can
well, he
do."
shoved some dude's ass, like head up the
Head
ass.
up a dude's
Yeah.
ass.
Like
yeah.
it's
Yeah. That was probably like one of the closest we could get to like, no, this is like a real. This is just like how we would receive superheroes in the real world, not just them
I would like
saving
to
the
see
day. Like,
Will Smith as like Ultraman, maybe.
Will Smith is Ultraman.
Yeah.
He could do it. He could do it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hancock was a bittersweet movie because I was like, oh shit, yeah, Will Smith playing a superhero, that's gonna be dope. But I didn't like the underlying message it had to it.
Yeah, it
had
was
a
whack.
fucked up
Like
underlying
once it got down to it, it was just like, well, this makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the underlying message was here you had this superior black man who still needed the guidance of this lowly ass mediocre white dude to try to ingratiate him into society. Then Will Smith, like, he got weak as shit the moment he got close to a white woman. Like, like he's strong as hell. He's strong as hell until he gets close to Charlize Theron. Then all of a sudden, you can kill this nigga. You can kill this motherfucker. So now the whole bit is, you know, as long as the black man stays away from the white woman, the world will be at peace. But it's like as soon as they come
interracial relationships don't work.
Yeah, interracial relationships gonna
What
be
you
the
mean we
bane
knew
of
each other
human
since
existence.
1821?
Yeah.
Like,
What you mean? Bitch, why was you fighting for civil rights then? What you doing this whole time? I never saw a news clip of you. I never saw. You live forever, and I ain't see you at one rally.
God damn.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, and I'm pumped for shows like Invincible because I think I've been telling Gerard and a few other people, I just think that they're realizing that, especially like anime and other Eastern storytelling, that how serious they've been for a long time, and like they're actually taking that seriously in film and in movies, in television and cartoons. Like honestly, even watching like cartoons get more and more meta and serious over the years, where it's just like we used to watch the goofiest shit, and then I turn on the TV and I'll watch shows like Gumball or like Regular Show, and I was like, yo, this is an Adult Swim show. This is an Adult Swim show. For some Ben 10 got serious.
Yeah. It was just like teeter that line. Like cartoon. I always like Cartoon Network for that reason. Like it was just dope.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I said I love Gumball. Gumball
it's just meta as shit, and it's just like it makes perfect sense. I don't know. It makes perfect sense that now they're like, all right, this anime shit coming over.
Come on.
we gotta.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's coming in full force, and they're like, this is what we got. This is what we got.
Y'all late.
Like I said, when like.
I used to watch Disney Channel when I was a kid. Nickelodeon was mine. I'm like, shit, I don't know nothing. Nothing real. You talking about the summer, the new He-Man and Transformers came out? I didn't know what to watch.
Yeah.
Both of them just look crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I've always heard of He-Man, but I was like, this is different. And then Transformers Armada, I was like, what is this? Transformers, but they color coordinated now, like just bright as fuck.
Neon.
Yeah. Then they got mini cons. Like I was just sold on that. After that, I was like, I can actually get a story and like something cool to look at.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
No. Oh yeah. They've been some weird reveals. I don't know if they're clickbait or if they just like usually around May, especially when like Star Wars and all these other things start releasing like their summer cons and they talk about stuff.
Oh, they hyping stuff up.
They hyping stuff
like
up.
The Marvel stuff.
The Marvel stuff. Two things I saw. I saw one Marvel thing that I haven't looked into yet, and then I saw a DC thing that someone talked to me about on a stream earlier that apparently is true. So apparently they're revealing a black Superman and a Native American Captain America. So
a Native American Captain America.
We don't want that. Like right. That's not what we asked for.
We just got a black one.
Exactly. Right now.
Oh no, they can't give him more than a couple
it's just
runs.
Like,
what you
why
mean?
we gotta? Why they doing a black Superman when we can't just do Icon? Like.
Well, there is a black Superman in the comics, though, supposedly.
Yeah, like but that's an alternate universe Superman. What about this nigga, this alien that came down? Was like, well, I'm around a bunch of black people, so I'm gonna just look like a black guy. Then he put on a cape.
Yeah,
and it was like, well, that's Icon. He's like, all right, nigga got kente cloth on. Come on, with a Caesar cut. Come on.
Yeah. Do you think that's a bit of a reach, like doing the black Superman, or do you think it's just like time to do it?
Well, I was against it till I saw that it actually had roots in DC lore.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is a real character. It's not like they, they are doing it or they're just, what they call it, where they're just, doing an ethnic cleansing, so to speak. Where it's just like, all right, we're just gonna make a black Superman because, and it has but as far as I know, it has connection. He has a connection. He has a backstory. So it's just like, all right, I'll see where this goes. But I really wish we would just have. I'm at the point where I really wish we would just have our own superheroes.
I mean, like,
our own stories.
Niggas was trying. Yeah. Back in the day, they was trying.
Yeah.
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man. We did.
Blank Man.
Yeah.
Like, we got Blade. It's like, look, niggas is out here. We was trying.
No, but the one they need to bring back is Mantis, my nigga. Mantis was dope.
I can't even find no disrespect, man. I can't even get a video clip off of YouTube of that.
Really?
I could find Homies in Space.
Yeah.
And like tattooed teenagers or some other bullshit that was on UPN.
Yeah.
But I cannot find anything Mantis.
That's crazy.
It's hard to even like look it up as far as Wikipedia.
You gotta go like Vimeo or something crazy.
Because like now that's a challenge to me. Now it's like I have to see it. Yeah. I never heard of this before.
Yeah. The guy who played Isaiah Bradley in Falcon Winter Soldier, he's the guy who plays Mantis.
Oh shit!
He plays Mantis.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
He was a scientist who was a paraplegic or quadriplegic, and he created an exosuit that would enable him to walk and enable people like him to walk. And somehow, some way, like he got thrust into crime fighting, and he became known as Mantis.
Yeah.
But he's in a wheelchair the whole show, and then he goes to he was almost like an Iron Man type. He's like a black Iron Man. Shit was dope though. Shit was ill though.
You ever heard of
I was a kid watching that.
Phoenix Jones?
Anything with Jones at the end, I feel like I should know, but I know it's black. It's like they put. I was surprised when I heard of Jessica Jones, and I looked, and I was surprised that she wasn't black. I was like, anytime they put a Jones at the end of something, you figure it's gonna be Hurricane Jones. Like, all right, that's a nigga.
I do like that. Jessica Jones was cool. It was a cool show.
It was not bad. It was not bad.
I couldn't get into it. Jessica Jones.
Cool.
I couldn't get into it.
Phoenix Jones is actually a real life superhero in Seattle.
What?
He was an MMA fighter, and he used to put on a costume and like diffuse situations in the Seattle metro area.
Hilarious.
Feeding the homeless. He actually even came up. Look it up. I think his name was Phoenix Jones. But yeah, he was an MMA fighter, and then he had to come clean because it was just like stop playing around, and then he just apparently he's coming back.
Really?
Apparently he's coming back. Yeah.
Where is he again?
So it was like Kick-Ass, but in real life.
Yeah, well, with a black guy. I was like, no, I know what I'm doing. With a black guy, I was just like, no, I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Damn, that nigga need his own show. He went
was
through all that
and
the police accepted him?
I mean, no, not after a while. It's just like, no, you can't. We can't have you running around here. No. You're a vigilante. No. So what? You're feeding them tacos.
How long ago was that?
This is like
How long ago was
2012, 2013.
Really?
This was
Okay.
a minute ago. Like it happened. It was a split. It was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, word. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, what if they based Kick-Ass off of him?
nah, because
What
Kick-Ass
did
was just like
Kick-Ass
a
do?
comic. It was an indie comic, like in that same Scott
Yeah,
Pilgrim
Scott
situation.
Pilgrim type. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
know. But what year did what? But you know, people see things on the news and it inspires.
Oh no,
them
I
to
get
write
you.
shit.
I get you. It's the thing is though with Kick-Ass is Kick-Ass is very realistic. It was like there's a 16-year-old white boy that decided he wanted to stop crime and got stabbed up in the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it showed you
Word up.
really just like no, you can't just hop out and do that stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, like
You thought this was nigga got batons.
exactly. Just whacking people and then just a knife comes out and you don't know what
Word
to
up.
do.
Yeah.
The comic. I watched the movie when it came out, and then I went and because I make that a habit now. Like I was telling Cordero before, like I watch a movie and then I'll go and research where the movie come from. And I'm surprised to find out how many how many movies come from graphic novels and comic books now. But when I researched Kick-Ass, I realized like how fucking graphic that novel is, how graphic that comic book is in comparison to the movie. That the movie ain't shit compared to the comic.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, and it all leads back to how visual, like in live action representations, you can only show so much before either people get offended, or people
Yeah.
or like it's either too much of a budget or it's too gross, and so it's like,
Right.
well then what do? You gotta animate it, and then who's
Yeah.
been on that for a minute? Japan, and then now niggas is seeing it's like American, whatever the companies, the corporations, they're like, all right, no. We need to animate these stories because they're damn good. And
Yeah.
if we just try to make it a movie, that shit's gonna get a PG-13 mark. It's gonna be watered down. It's not gonna be that good. We got lucky with stuff like Deadpool. We got lucky with Logan. We got lucky with some of these other stories. Blade.
Yeah.
And then Blade was even still it like they didn't even try to market it like a superhero movie. They didn't realize it was just like, no, this is just some like
This is vampire.
this is vampires,
Like
right?
vampire
This is
horror shit,
vampire. Yeah. But now here we
Yo,
are.
don't
What's
hurt me. Don't cuss me out. But I've never watched the first Blade.
Really?
I've watched every other Blade but the first one.
You gotta
Okay.
watch the first
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Because the first one really set it off. They just like, no, is if you're a vampire or if you're associated with them, I could give two shits
It's-
about you.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
give a fuck who you are.
First of all, Blade 2 is great. Blade 2 is
It's a
arguably as
great
good as the first one.
follow up.
It
was
is.
a
It is.
great
It is
follow
a
up.
really good film.
Yeah, it was good.
Great director. Guillermo del Toro did his thing. He had the
So
Creature
good.
Workshop on
So good.
on fleek.
As a kid, I was scared watching that movie. In the
Yeah.
theaters.
No, hell yeah. This nigga face opens up.
Yes,
Come on.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
yo, what is happening? I think the beauty of the first Blade is, and Gerard has talked about it several times on this podcast, about how it opens and just how striking it is to see a black dude just gun down a bunch of white people in a nightclub.
They just drenched themselves in blood, and this nigga standing there just clean, and they terrified. And I'm like, what? It's like, we want to get you. Nigga just whip out the shotty, just start going to work. Like they got that shit down pat. I knew that like 5 years old. Bow. Niggas just falling, going to ash. They don't know what to do. Losing it. Nigga just pull out a Uzi out of his coat. Uzi. He light up the
Yeah.
DJ. Pull out the sword. And they just like, we're gonna fuck him up. And then nope. Slice this nigga up, slice that nigga up, take that nigga arm off.
Yeah.
Staple him to the wall.
Pinning dudes to the
had
wall.
had the nerve to pin him and go. It's like I didn't even know I could do that.
That's in the first 5
Come on,
minutes.
and then he's just like, you know, I'm tired of slicing you up. I figure I'll try something new. How about flambe your ass? And then just incinerated him and then just disappeared.
Yeah.
Pulled a Batman
Yeah.
when the
he
cop
did.
showed up.
He did. Yeah.
And then what? Don't skip a beat. Now he chasing down this vampire in the hospital. Come on, man. I couldn't stop watching it. I couldn't stop. I couldn't take my eyes off as a kid.
It is.
Jesus, man.
It is
Beautiful.
a classic, and it's
He
just
like
like,
Damn,
nigga,
Gerard, how you
you-
so confident? Because I know what shit like out here. That's why. Let me stop before we get put on a fucking list.
Word up.
I don't don't know. I think
I like Blade Trinity.
What
I
is
like
it?
Blade Trinity too.
You like
I
Blade
like
Trinity?
the Blade Trinity.
Ryan
Yeah, 'cause
Reynolds.
I thought Ryan Reynolds saved that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was like that a little. It was, I guess it was just little tweaks that it needed, because it was good to be like, yeah, he's old and he don't know what the game is right now because it's just him. And
Yeah.
then he meet the youngins, and he's just like, yeah, I'm a grumpy ass old man. Like,
yeah.
you're over here playing. I've been out here
I've been out here in these streets by myself
for a minute.
Yeah,
Out here fucking around.
And they all coming up. This nigga got a bow. This girl out here trying to be Black Widow.
Oh,
like,
y'all cute.
Yeah.
Y'all cute. That's probably why I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, boy, you right. Fuck them. You don't need them.
These white folks came in and gentrified his grind.
That's what I mean. Just like, well, so y'all been over here just stacking up shit, and I've been out here just working.
Yeah.
In Russia and all over Europe, and y'all all right, y'all playing right now.
Yeah.
All right, this is it. Yeah. Blade 3 it's
He-
not bad.
Blade
It's
3
just
he just had to get interns.
it was his old man Logan.
Yeah, it was
Like,
his old man
it-
Logan.
and
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that as a third one. I really wasn't. Damn. So Logan was the Trinity of like the kind of officially, because you had X-Men Origins,
Yeah,
then you had the Wolverine, and then Logan. All right, cool. I'll take it.
yeah,
I'll take it.
yeah.
I'm really looking forward to see where DC. I'm not DC. Excuse me. Where Marvel. I'm looking to see how they how they make the mutants get into the.
Oh, they about to
Like,
blow
what
this
route-
shit the fuck up.
You
What-
saw
what
Did you
route-
see the preview that they did for like all their reveals?
I seen the little snippet of what do you call it? The Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The quantum mania and all of that stuff. Yeah, like, but I just want to see how they're gonna do it. Like, how they're gonna bring out the Fantastic Four. I think the Fantastic Four is gonna be connected to the Captain Marvels, the Captain Marvel sequel.
Maybe
I think they're
Ant-Man.
gonna connect that.
Maybe Ant-Man too.
That
Yeah.
and it. Yeah, it could be Ant-Man. Ant-Man, I could see bringing out, connecting. I see all of them being connected. The Fantastic Four.
Because
If not him, Doctor Strange. Well, the whole
Ant-Man.
Kang the Conqueror is
Doctor
the villain
Strange.
in Ant-Man 2.
is he?
And that's Reed Richards' son in like an alternate universe.
Oh, okay.
And they
Oh,
already
you
went
talking about-
interdimensional in Ant-Man 2.
Well, and it's funny. Everything in this new phase has to deal with some sort of new realm, it's like it's was it Doctor Strange? He's doing the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
The quantum
multiverse.
realm. They're doing the Eternals. They're doing the Marvels. So it's just like it's either space and time. Something with space and time. They just fucking up everything.
They just blown
and
it.
they having a new Guardians of the Galaxy. Now this is the thing. Kang the Conqueror is the descendant of Reed Richards, right?
That's like his
But they have
alternate universe son, something like that. Yeah.
Right, but he's black. The guy Jonathan Majors is playing
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror.
Have you seen
So-
what Kang looked like?
Huh?
Have you seen what Kang the Conqueror looks like?
He's got
Yeah, he's got the helmet on.
The,
He got-
the long rectangular head
And
the
with a
horns.
green jumpsuit?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but who's gonna play Reed Richards? That's what I'm saying. If he's a
It
descendant
could
of
be
Reed Richards,
anybody
who's gonna
at this
play-
point. You could dress
Yeah.
up anybody and
Yeah.
give them like because they proved that with the last Fantastic Four they tried to do. With like
With Michael
But
B.
I mean,
Jordan.
they
on
just
it.
did it. They did it all over the
They
place.
messed up the story
But-
of it, but visually seeing them as the four, it
It,
wasn't.
it's still it was a it
wasn't
took
that
it was
bad.
a curve to kind of be like, all right, that's what you're doing, and it still worked out. It was just a very awkward movie because it was like kids
yeah,
essentially.
yeah. And we,
I like the kid who played Doom, who played Dr. Doom. in
Yeah,
that
he was a
movie.
good
So-
Doom. Would just be like no, I'm just as smart as him. I just chose this other shit. Like y'all left me here, and I just got strong as shit. Like
yeah.
it was nice. Like I actually liked it. It was just a different movie. It's hard to do Fantastic Four. It's just like it's hard to do Turtles. Well, it's easy to mess it up. I'll say that
Yeah, okay. There.
because I like the first two Fantastic Four movies. Where I was like, yeah, it's just the family just saving
and
the
the
day.
weird thing for me is that I don't see how you can mess it up. For me personally, just
Yeah,
seeing
exactly. That for me, I don't see it either.
that is, but people still continuously do it, and I'm just like, but this is a slam dunk. Like it's got everything you want. It does have that family
Pick one of
aspect.
their villains
Exactly.
and just.
I mean, granted, and everybody says, "Oh, they've done it already." It's The Incredibles, and I was like, "You're right. It's supposed to be a family figuring shit out, and then just like looking cool in suits."
Rise of the Silver Surfer was cool. The only downside of it is like I guess they couldn't figure out how to put Galactus on the big screen.
they didn't have the budget, so they made him a
Yeah,
smoke monster.
I guess they couldn't figure out like how do we really show this massive like. First of all, the Silver Surfer come and start putting holes in the earth, so it's just like if we blowing him up that big, then like Galactus got to just look crazier.
Yeah. Surfer was black.
Yeah, it was Lawrence Fishburne.
It was Lawrence Fishburne. Holy shit.
That was Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne was the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
But this is the reason why I asked though, how is Kang the Conqueror descendant of Reed Richards? Because if the guy they put to play Kang was kind of like a mixed guy, like a light skinned mixed guy or whatever, then I could see, all right, but Jonathan Majors got a straight up nigga face. Like he is straight up.
Look up what Kang looks like in the
black.
comic books, and you'll get it.
I've seen it. I've seen the way he looks like. I know that he's true to the comics, the way he looks. But I'm like, how the hell is they descendant? Like he don't look like he got no European in him. At all. Like he's a straight black dude.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like he got the wide nose, the lips, I'm like, all right, there's no give in there at all. Like,
got you. I
like
get you. I get what you're saying now. It's just like you kind of like. It don't even feel like I really tried with that casting. Like you could have got somebody like perfect for that role by now.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder who's gonna play Reed Richards. Like they talking about the guy from The Office is gonna play him. The guy who plays Jack Ryan.
That'd be fun.
That's who everybody. That's who everybody. I forgot his name.
Who from the Office?
You know
What's the main guy from The Office that was dating that girl? He was always fucking with.
Oh shit! Yeah, the homeboy from what is it? What was that movie he did? The movie he directed that was the horror movie that he did that was really good.
The one where they be quiet. They got shut up.
I think it was what it was called.
Oh, A Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. Yeah. John Krasinski.
Yeah.
John Krasinski. Yeah.
Krasinski. Yeah. He would be. Oh, he's perfect. Yeah, he's perfect.
They want him to play Reed Richards. Yeah.
Yeah. Put the silver on the side. I'm ready for. I mean, it's gonna be cheesy, but of course they're gonna have to end up like talking about how like it's already two niggas in the MCU who already played Torch.
Well, look at what they did to Chris Evans. Like, come on, Chris Evans has been through it. Like, they know what this is now. It's just like, I can play multiple characters. And like, Chris Evans could have easily been Star-Lord.
He could have been Star-Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have easily been Star-Lord.
Yeah.
So like, it's like, and then the fact they said the guy that got casted as Bullseye in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like,
Colin Farrell.
He actually auditioned to be Captain America.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently so. And so it was like,
no, you mean Bullseye in the other. Okay, you talking about the
yeah,
Netflix
not Ben Affleck.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, Colin Farrell, that nigga was old. He too old.
not wake me up. No, not that one. No, wake me. No, not that one. No.
The Evanescence joint.
Dog, not what Kingpin was. What's the name? That one wasn't too bad. It was just we weren't ready for a Daredevil movie. Yeah. We weren't ready for a love interest to get killed.
Yeah.
That Daredevil movie was bad, man.
Yeah,
we weren't ready for it.
This nigga whips out paper
clips.
Come on. We weren't ready for
bro.
it.
Yeah.
That was horrible, bro. It was horribly done.
Like Ben Affleck was cool. How they showed the sonar and like he fought Kingpin with the water. I was just like, yeah, but like this is too glammy. Like
this ain't it.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to do Spider-Man. They try to do Spider-Man with Daredevil.
How you gonna Spider-Man a sigh in somebody's stomach?
Was it Daredevil before Spider-Man?
Nah, it was like in between 1 and 2, or like right after 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think it was obviously like X-Men came out strong, like 99, 2000.
But then when Spider-Man came out, that's when it was like, yo.
Yeah.
That's when it was like, because X-Men was like another movie. I know what X-Men is, but it's like. This is another movie. Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry. This cast just looked crazy.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
Yeah, so it was like, all right, let's watch it. And it was like, this was actually kind of dope.
Yeah.
And then you got a sequel. But like, it was the first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
That was it.
It hit.
Yeah.
It hit.
Yeah.
And then the second one came out. Jesus, man.
Yeah, you couldn't like that. That was undeniable. That was undeniable. Yeah.
Niggas fighting on the side of a cathedral. Come on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like but the like
Doc Ock snatching up people's
they were trying to piece it together. Did you like the Netflix series, Ibrahim?
Which one? The Netflix series Daredevil?
Yeah.
I wasn't watching it. My wife and my daughters and them were watching it. I wasn't watching it because I don't know. I think after I got scarred with the Daredevil movie, I had no interest in the series. But a lot of people said the series was good.
It's different.
Like
even if you just want to watch it, I highly recommend the third season because it was like it just puts you in it where he's rebuilding himself up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I watched The Punisher. The Punisher was good.
I did like the Punisher
even-
a lot. Yeah.
I had to give it a second because
Punisher
I
was
seen
good.
the last episode.
I thought the second season of The Punisher, which was the last season they did, I thought that they would thrust him more into the Punisher role where he becomes the vigilante that we know him to be. And they kind of didn't do that. It was kind of weird. It was a weird season. I didn't even finish it. But it was just like, I'm watching, I'm like, all right, where the hell is this story going? Because the first season was just so strong. The second season felt like it was a complete departure from the first. And I was just like
he was
yo,
making
what the hell is
progress
that?
because he starts off as this sort of like shell shocked, almost just like he's like dealing with is like a depressed. He's like dealing with some serious like PTSD essentially, and then it's like, and then he slowly gets better, but then he's like, obviously he's got his shit to do, and then you think he's gonna become like the what was it the like almost like the movie where it's like not corny, but like he's still
gonna
just
become
like,
the Dolph
This nigga
Lundgren.
has PTSD.
I thought it was gonna be like the Dolph Lundgren version.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting
just
him to go
moving.
that way.
Yeah.
Moving off of pure action with a plan. That's it. A nigga just got one goal, was just to just get rid of everybody. That's bad.
Everybody's going.
That's it.
Get
like
out.
he,
Crime, get out.
the reason I barely remember the second season of Daredevil was because of him. Second season of Daredevil had the Hand,
He had the Hand,
Elektra, and Punisher.
Yeah.
But it was Daredevil in the middle, all of it being like, this is a lot. Seeing this nigga have a handgun duct taped to his hand,
Yeah.
and then just like going through the hallways and stuff. Like that shit gritty, man.
Yeah.
That shit was
He was
real.
stabbing niggas up. Yeah, it was.
And then the Punisher getting away and like they just popping him and he just still taking niggas out. Just like
but look at that.
whipping.
Even still, they tried to creep in, but they had to stay off network. They still had to keep it on Netflix. It was like, all right, we're gonna do it right, but you gotta subscribe
to get this.
to get.
You gotta be over
to
there.
get what you really want.
What'd you think
gotta
about Luke Cage?
Oh, I was about to bring that up. That was my next comment. Luke Cage, I love. I think Luke Cage fucked up by killing off Cottonmouth, though.
Yeah.
I thought Cottonmouth was the better villain.
Yeah.
And they should have kept Cottonmouth.
It's too
By
early.
them making too early, bro. Like, to me, Cottonmouth should have been the alpha villain because he was the most intriguing person.
Scarred him at least.
Like, Mahershala.
I was saying, like, at least give him a scar. Like, don't kill him off completely. Like, just scar him.
Bro, yeah, Mahershala Ali. And then you had his sister killer? Oh, girl? I'm like, come on, man. Like, Mahershala Ali killed that role, bro. I wanted to see, like, a spinoff with Cottonmouth. I could have watched an entire crime drama Marvel series with Cottonmouth. He was that dope.
Well, and that's what I and like not to. I won't spoil it for you, but I'm hoping whatever this next season of Invincible is, and with the type of character Mahershala is playing in Invincible, I hope they do something like that. I hope that's where they let that side of him shine.
Well, he is playing Blade too, so.
And he is playing Blade too.
So it's like I can see why they killed him off, because Bushmaster in the next season was fire.
Yes, this is true.
That nigga
this
was
true.
Was fire.
They actually gave him the suits and everything.
He was like, nigga, you say you the what for Harlem? Shit.
Oh, Bushmaster was the shit. But who was the villain that he played? Who was the villain that Luke Cage fought at the end of the first season?
That he what?
That he fought at the end of the first season.
That's supposed to be his brother or some shit. What was that guy called? He was like,
oh yeah, that nigga was random as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just popped up out of nowhere and shot him. Yeah, I don't remember who that guy was.
Yeah.
It was so random.
He had like the fucked up strongman like suit. He had the loud ass Copperhead. What's his name? Copperhead.
Copperhead. Yeah. No, yeah, I think it was what it was. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that like that weird, and he had like the front.
I don't remember. I just remember him getting shot, and like it was such a big deal over that once they revealed the bad guy, I was like, he kind of just didn't fit. He was like a one-off. I guess that was really for like the fans, because like when they did it, when he first got out of the lab, and he still had like the fucking tiara on and bracelets, he was like, man, you like a fool right now. And I was just like, oh, this is for the fans right here.
Yeah.
This is fandom.
Yeah.
I'm just watching. Like that's it. Yeah.
This is what people say. Oh,
yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, that big fucked up ass afro.
Yeah, that's what he's like. You like a damn
that made
fool.
no sense.
Yeah. They had to throw it back though with the like almost like damn it deep V and all the crazy shit. Where he's like, I did notice that they've been doing that lately. They've been throwing a lot of Like with a lot of these
Easter
Marvel
eggs.
shows, they've been actually putting them in the original costumes, even if just for like a scene or two.
Yeah.
Like WandaVision did it. Like they actually like one of the big reveals near the end is like they gave her actual like witch costume because it's like you're a witch and like all this other crazy stuff.
And they actually called her the Scarlet Witch at
They
the
actually
end.
call her
'cause
the
they had never
Scarlet Witch,
called
not
they didn't
Maximoff
call her
or
Scarlet
whatever.
Witch
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's I have to give them props for. They just basically were like, all right, we in a pandemic. And we got these shows, and they're basically just filling in the gaps until we drop this phase 4 on you, and they're good. And it's like this is all we doing. Like this is it. We got 8 episodes here, 6 episodes here.
I never doubted it. It's just
Yeah.
like this is not what I want to watch right now. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all it is,
Yeah.
man. I'm
Alright.
like, y'all had me for 10 years.
Yeah,
I deserve a break. I deserve a break.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
really do.
Falcon Winter Soldier
But-
will hit you. It will hit you though. It's
It
not.
looked fire. Look, Winter
Yeah.
Soldier was fire.
Yeah.
Come on, the Cap series was the only one keeping it hand to hand.
Yeah.
Out of all of
It
them,
was all hands.
It was
all hands.
all. Even the first one was fire. The first one was great. Was a great start. I was like, yeah, this is just like some just goofy, campy shit.
Yeah.
But niggas is getting shot, like, like for real.
Yeah.
Second one,
Second one, when he pulls up in the with the Suburban, like, you want to see my
nah. Shout out to Grant for capturing that moment. He was just like, nah. He punched that nigga for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruh.
He
When
was
I
just
tell
just
you,
like, no.
I
He was
was-
just like, that was a
oh
real
my
punch.
God, bruh. When he punched, when Grant posted that, and I watched that clip, bruh. I watched that clip like 20 times, laughing my ass off.
He
Because-
punched the shit out that
he,
man.
Yeah.
He punched the shit out of him, and you seen him juggle the shield. Like he lost the shield. Like he was like, oh, like after he punched him, he was like, he didn't stay in character at all. He started fumbling with the shield. I was like, oh yeah, that was a real punch, and I was dying laughing, yo. Fucking damn, what was I about to say? It was something I was about to bring up to you guys. I don't forgot now. Oh, but that was funny. Yeah, when he said that.
And then Civil War was fire. Because
Yeah.
then Black Panther came out and it was like, oh, this nigga throwing hands too? Like,
yeah.
this nigga
Scratching up the shit, running them on,
walking
running them down. Walking them down on a
walking
motorcycle.
them down.
Yeah.
He just like, what, nigga?
Excellence.
Got this from a herb.
He said, I got this in my herb.
Nigga was gunning it.
Yeah.
Like it won't nothing.
Yeah.
Jetting.
Herbal tea, baby.
Had to tell his bodyguard, like, relax.
Relax. It's cool.
Hey, that was a great setup for Black Panther. It was just like more of this is coming. And then Black Panther did not let down with that.
At all.
The hand to hand.
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
When they do like I'm excited about Black Widow. You excited about Black Widow?
Not really. Not like I would have been had they came up with it like 5 or 6 years ago. I think
Or better yet,
Oh.
what if they do
longer
a Luke
produced.
Cage Misty Knight since you got the robot arm, the cybernetic arm now?
I wish they would bring them back. I wish they would bring back the guy that played Luke Cage. He did a great job.
Because like the Marvel
and
series
I
just
like
felt
Misty
like
Knight.
Law and Order, but with superheroes in it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. That's what they've been doing. Is like they insert a plot that was supposed to be just something regular.
Yeah, you had a lawyer.
Yeah.
You had two. You had 3 vigilantes
3 vigilantes, a lawyer.
and a private eye.
Yeah.
Like all running around the streets of New York while
Yeah.
all of this crazy shit is happening.
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
pretty
What was
solid.
it? Defenders, right?
Yeah, but it just didn't. It's just like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Seeing all of them together is just weird. I think
Yo,
what
the
really
Defenders
messed it up was
bad.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist was
Yeah.
they
I
bit
think-
off
I
too
think-
more than
I
they could
think-
chew.
I think
We
Iron
don't
Fist
need,
just
we don't,
fell
we don't need a
off.
white kid.
It dropped it. It was just overall like this should have worked, but I think it was just wrong casting.
Yeah.
That's it. The dude ain't do
yeah,
nothing
they
because he was
definitely-
throwing hands.
You Shang-Chi though?
I'll wait.
Woo!
Yeah.
That
looks-
looks fire.
That looks
I'm calling it now.
yo.
I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
Blade in the after credits.
Blade in the after credits of that?
Blade in the after credits.
Okay, got you.
I'm calling it now.
You think
Gotcha.
so?
Blade, and maybe Riri Williams for the Ironheart. Maybe.
Got you.
Maybe.
But, yo,
You think so?
Fucking
Wow.
up. Fucking
Well,
up
the
LA?
main
Come on. It's on my hands.
the main reason because they got
They
the
got
Mandarin.
you got a Crouching Tiger movie with a Disney budget?
And you talking about Mahershala Ali supposed to put the shades on? Of course. How else they supposed to roll out Blade? Why else would they say Marvel Blade now?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Yeah.
you're gonna bleed this nigga in somewhere. You talking about Morbius? Don't please do not waste. No, That is a Spider-Man character. That is Blade we're talking about right now.
Yo,
do
wasn't
that
that
to
movie
me.
supposed to come out? Wasn't
Morbius?
that movie Morbius supposed to come out? Yeah, it got
Soon.
Jared
It's supposed
Leto
to come
playing
out
him,
soon.
right?
Yeah.
And that's a Spider-Man. So you said you're going to
It's
have
in the
Blade.
Spider-Verse joint though, right? That's
Oh, they really going to pull off the animated series. Oh, damn. That's what they going to do.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one, man.
Took it
They had
down
Blade
bad.
looking goofy. Nigga,
Yeah.
he literally he looked like me in the Spider-Man cartoon with like a leather jacket and spikes and like laser powered swords and shit. I'm like, that's not fucking Blade.
Hey.
And he was hunting
Hey.
Morbius. It was a. All right, we'll see. It should be good.
They'll be alright.
It should be
They'll
good.
alright. Now the big news, one of the big news, was it Wakanda Forever? They just put it up there and they're just like they let that sit for like 2 extra seconds. They was like, all right, but we don't know what we're doing.
I think Michael B. Jordan is gonna be. I think he's gonna end up. I think they're gonna resurrect.
Do you think they're gonna do
Killmonger.
Michael B. Jordan? Yeah. So like the two popular theories I heard, and this is where I think that they should. And it sucks because they're not gonna reveal that movie until like 2022 or something like that. So what I wanted was either Michael B. Jordan or Shuri becoming the new Black Panther, because they've both done it. They both have the can. She's been Black Panther before, and he's taken the herb. So like either one of them could do it. And then I thought the plot should be, if it's Michael B. Jordan, then he needs to learn more about Wakanda. So they send him off for training in 2 different parts of the world. They let him meet Aurora. Because Storm is already African. She's already fucked with the Panther stuff. And then the other person they could introduce would be Blade. I'm just like...
Blade in Wakanda?
Blade in Wakanda. That's what I'm like, yo.
Nigga got Wakandan steel.
So you mean to tell me we're gonna do your plot is like Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, version of Coming to America.
They're giving us our cookout. They're giving us our cookout. Yeah. They listen to social media. It's like, oh, he's invited to the cookout. Like, yeah, they're giving us our cookout. Like, yeah, Bucky's gonna be in
it's
Wakanda
reverse
Forever.
Coming to America. Yeah.
He's gonna show up with an AR. Like,
He's already in.
Come on.
That's the thing. With Falcon Winter Soldier.
They call with the lone wolf.
The
White
Dora
Wolf.
Milaje just pull up on him and they just hang out with this nigga. Just like, yeah, what's up? What's up, White Wolf? How you doing? Operative, ally? How you doing, sir?
Come on, even when they came to him, was just like, he was like, where's the fight? He was like, it's on the way. He was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Come on. He already know what time it is. He
Yeah.
was like, I appreciate y'all letting me live my life right now.
Yeah.
Really do.
They just had to rehabilitate that man.
Mm-hmm. They had to take the arm away from him. Just this is you.
This is you.
He's a sheep herder.
You want to get right?
In Wakanda.
You want to get right?
Look at him doing great in life.
Herder in Wakanda.
That man doing great in life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
That's
white
just what I
slave for a
think.
little
Like,
while.
if they just gonna sprinkle the they could just sprinkle the X-Men around because they already been around. And I mean, like I said, for me, it was like an easy one to just Storm. You know, it's like boom, you can introduce Storm, and just kind of at the very least just have her have a bit point. It's like, oh, we're going to this famous this hidden area. She's kind of like a witch, like almost like a doctor type. She's like
They look at her as a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want it to come together, but they really, like I said, I don't know what direction they're gonna go in. How they gonna?
Yeah, with this multiverse thing, they can do whatever. They can do whatever they want. My mind's rushing all over the place, and it's just they can do whatever they like. The fact that Deadpool 2, he was like, how come every time I'm here, there's nobody here, and then like Beast just closed the door while all of them in costume, and it's just like, all right,
okay, yeah.
Do what you want.
Yeah,
do what you want. Do what you want.
It's the fourth wall. It's the budget.
Yeah, it's just like do it. Just like yes, do what you want.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then I seen the last Marvel movie I seen was what's the name? New Mutants. I liked it.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, because it was just it was an X-Men movie that was just different.
Yeah,
it was just different the whole way through.
Yeah,
and it was like. Yeah, you incorporated magic, mutants, and like teenagers and horror into an hour and 40 minutes. I like it. Yeah.
They're not, I mean, like, they've had a good track record, honestly. Like, all that whole, like, the First Class joints, all 3 of them were good.
They did a brand new trilogy.
I never saw, but I heard it was just trash.
Because they had to put aliens.
Oh,
with the X-Men.
Okay.
They had to put. They literally. They did it right. They put aliens.
No, I know they did the in space joint, and it's just like
But then once they got back down, and then it's like they had to show aliens with the X-Men. Like we just got off of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like it's like, imagine if they went to the Savage Lands.
Yeah.
The X-Men fight dinosaurs.
That's the thing. It's like,
Yeah.
what is this? What is it like? And then turtles when they fight the
Turtles in Town.
Turtles where they fight the Triceratops people. Whatever.
Oh, the Fugitoid and shit. Yeah, like it's just like,
This is too much.
Yep, this is what the turtles can do too.
This is too much.
Ninja Turtles in space.
Yeah.
Like it's because people didn't like Apocalypse. It was just like the guy that played Apocalypse wasn't good. I was like, but he overacted the shit out of that role. Like he played it up to it. They just pieced it together and like made it look good.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's just like Apocalypse. Yes, he is that cock. He's like, yes, I am the first mutant, and I'm still here.
And I've been a god.
Bow before me.
Yeah.
I'm Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And what was he do? He was blessing niggas. He was like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, and then just
Yeah. He was like, come with me. I'll show you. I'll show you the nigga.
Cause like the end of the
you don't know your blessings, do you? You don't know what you got.
The end of Days of Futures Past. When they showed them building the pyramids, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah.
That shit got me even more hyped than like Thanos, like waiting for him to show up.
Yeah, I didn't think he disappointed.
Yeah, no, it was Apocalypse.
Yeah,
niggas thought the world was ending.
Yeah,
because he unlocked Magneto's potential,
and this nigga just ripping the world apart. Like, of course,
wow,
of course. Yeah, no, I don't know.
He was the mutant Elijah Muhammad. He was Elijah
always
Muhammad.
Always an episode. All right. Okay. All right. If y'all do not know, Ibrahim has an album which should be out by the time this comes out.
Yes.
An album that will be out.
Yeah. Let people know. Let people know what you got coming up, Ibrahim.
Oh well.
Let them see the background. Let them see the background. Let them peep that background.
Oh yeah. So it's backwards right here, but it says the Red Rum Tour. So I've started booking dates for the tour to promote the album, and also make me some fucking money. It's just time for me to start betting on myself, man. Can't sit around wait for people to give me my shot. The industry ain't looking for me. Niggas producing independent shows ain't checking for me, but I'm gonna try to bet on myself and go there, rip, and get my rep out there and get more of these streams on this album. The album is called Placebo. Y'all know, because y'all my niggas, y'all know that I was planning on financing and shoot my own special and then also record my own album in 2020. Like, that was my goal. And then, the panorama hit, and now and then we all got fucked. So I was doing stand-up all during the pandemic. I was hitting spots, doing shit. But I still wasn't getting enough stage time to really run an hour of material. It was like the most I was getting is like 20 to 30 minutes. So I hit November, it started getting cold. November came, I decided, take it inside. And I started just ruminating, just thinking. And I'm like, yo, am I going to just sit around and let this material die? Because I'm sitting waiting for the ideal situation to record an album or somebody picked me to do a special, shit like that. So I'm like, you know what, man? I'm not going to sit around no more. I'm going to put out what I got. And after I, went through my fucking feelings and stopped going through like 3 weeks of fucking depression, that things aren't happening the way I want them to happen, I reached out to Filet Huff, another really funny comedian who's out in the UK. He recommended me Menu and Heart.
Yeah, shout out to Menu.
Shout out to Menu.
Shout out to Menu, and shout out to Menu. And Menu is an extremely talented comic and an extremely talented human being, music producer, all that. He has a audio series.
You think we do everything? Now you can do everything.
Black Cap, bro. Yeah, Menu is unbelievable. He has Black Captain that just dropped, so it's really good series. Check that out. Shit's funny. The shit should be actually on like Comedy Central or Adult Swim. It sounds that good. But I connected with him. I told him that I had an idea for the album. I had a direction of, he asked me what direction or theme I had. And I let him know. And then I just started going through my recordings. And then we were able to put something together that it was really good, man. I wanted an immersive album. I wanted an album that kind of called back to the classic like Richard Pryor albums,
Okay.
the Patrice O'Neal album, where you feel like you're in the audience when you hear it. Like you can hear, because most of the time when you listen to a comedy album now, when most of our compatriots put out a comedy album, they sound manicured. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever somebody says, "Oh, album recording," or "I'm having it's an album recording or live taping or whatever," who's gonna show up? Your family, your friends, who probably never seen you do stand up or few, and your comedy comrades, right? The people that you do comedy with. And what's gonna happen? You're not getting anyone who is your fans, or you're not getting anyone who's heard you for the first time. So a lot of the laughs sound forced. They sound like and then you got the comics in the back. It's like it's not real.
I've definitely heard one of those before.
Yeah,
was like
overly
Yeah,
the silly laugh.
so-
the silly laugh. Niggas.
Actually,
Yeah,
let's stop
Yeah.
that right here
Yeah.
because that's not what we have.
Like
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, let's go ahead and just stop that right here
Yeah.
because we just here to promote my nigga.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you
No,
want
no
it,
bad, no, we not, no salt, no salt.
no salt.
No
If
salt.
if you're a comedy
No, but
fan in New York City, New Jersey, in the Northeast area, I suggest you follow Ibrahim Khalif.
Yeah.
At Ibrahim Khalif, on Twitter, Instagram?
Ibrahim Khalif 83 on Twitter, Ibrahim Khalif on Instagram. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it.
And got a link tree and all of that. But what I liked about the recordings I had is that you get a visceral reaction from the audience. People who have never seen me before, or people who have seen me before. It's like people I've grown a relationship with because they see me making moves around the city in the different places, and I'm getting a real reaction from them. Yeah. Like it's their first time hearing me saying some wild shit, and they're like, "Oh." And then sometimes you hear where a joke may not completely hit, or you may see, you know what I mean? It gives you an authentic feel to listening to stand up, and that's kind of what you used to hear when you would listen to like a Richard Pryor album or something like that, where it's just like he's doing this comedy at these bars, these nightclubs, these you know what I'm saying? These speakeasies, and you hear the drinks being poured, you hear people making their order, and you just feel like you're in the order, like you can almost smell the cigarette smoke. And that's kind of what the vibe that this album has. It captured the moment. Like a lot of my material is all of the shit we've been going through over the last 3 to 4 years. And you see it, and you get a feel of it, and we captured it. We made it very immersive, and I think y'all gonna like it. I really think y'all gonna like it. Y'all really open up
we
feedback.
are hyped.
Come on, man. I've been around moments that you've had in New York. I was just like, oh, yeah, this shit about to be fire. Like, this ain't nothing but putting battery in your back right now.
Yeah.
That's it,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. That is it. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to, the niggas I really fuck with. You know what I mean? And you know me, I can take real, I want y'all real criticism. No bullshit.
No.
Straight
we'll
up, what y'all
but
think
we already know what you do. We know what you can bring. So we pumped for it. We're going to promote it. And get it out there to the masses, man. But yeah, we appreciate you coming on, calling in,
man.
Being able to kick it. It's good to have you back since episode 8? No. 9?
I think it was like the first double
digits. Maybe 9 or 10.
Was Stefan. And you was like right there. At the first.
Like 9
I
or
was
10.
like at 10. Yeah, I think I was about 10. I think about 9 or 10.
Yeah. So we had to have you back, man. We appreciate it, brother.
Damn, niggas only.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. Hey, yo.
Well, actually, at this point, this will be 50 something.
Yeah.
This will be in there. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but let people know where they can find you. Where can they find you?
Well, again, album Placebo is coming out May 18th. Pre-orders have actually already started on iTunes, and you can also pre-save it on Spotify. But you can pretty much stream it anywhere. Mm-hmm. My podcast, the Ignigus podcast, it's on all streaming platforms. I'm still trying to get up with Jared Waters so we can record episode 50. I've preserved this episode for him for weeks now. So
you know damn well you don't catch Jared. He running into you.
Come on. That's Turbo, baby. That's Turbo.
Bro,
come on.
That's Turbo. He hot shit right now in the city. So it's gonna be kind of hard to catch him. So, but the Ignigus podcast on all streaming platforms, and I also co-host the Tough Talk podcast with Phil Hunt.
Another funny NY comic. Phil's hilarious.
Yeah, Word up. 60 minutes of just straight toxic masculinity. Just two quasi middle-aged black men who are just fucking ornery, talking about things that's going on. But I play the backseat to Phil. Like, I get my shit out early, and then I just play the Robin to that nigga's Howard Stern. I'm just the fat black bitch in the corner, and I let Phil do his thing. But you know, it's just us. It's just being toxic masculine as hell. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm be trying to put some projects together, and yeah, we gonna make it do what it do.
Hell yeah, dog. All right, my brother.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Always,
No problem, man.
You know what we've been up to.
Yeah.
Find us on
Yes,
everything.
Just search Negro Jump.
Negro Jump.
That's it. at this point, I was like, I don't know what to
Twitter
tell
and IG. Twitter and IG. Do the thing.
Literally type it into your phone.
Type it in.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Something will pop up.
Hell yeah.
So,
Fly niggas.
all right.
All right.
Stay safe.